So you can just come in and like, hey, I'm new. Is it starting yet?
Okay, if you want to scoot over. Okay. All right, kids, we're going to be starting in about 1 minute. A couple things you could, can you scooch over for me, Seda? A couple things you can grab to have ready. Come close. Get your water bottle ready if that's not already ready. And we still have 1 minute. If you want to go grab some kind of pillow or a cushy ball or something you can toss gently, go ahead and grab that. If you want to get some kind of mat on the floor, we have one. You should be able to do the workout just fine if you don't have a mat. If you want, you can grab a light weight like this. If you don't want to use this, that's okay. The workouts can be done with or without. And we have another 30 seconds or so. Seda, why don't you hold that up until we're ready to start?
Mm. 3 o'clock.
Okay. All right, so let's do our introductions real quick. If you have seen our other 2 videos on the previous weeks, you have already met Silas. He's going to be 8 in a couple days. And this is Seda. You've seen her several times, and she's going into 4th grade. How old are you?
9.
9.
And this guy's new.
And today we have our big brother, Ethan. And he hasn't done any workouts with us today, but he's going to join us today because what we're doing today is partner exercises and a couple of games. So if you are working out alone, I want you to track down somebody in your house right now and tell them, hey, please come be my partner. I need a partner for my workout today. And if you're watching the recorded version, then make sure you plan on coming with a partner. Just a few of the moves will be with partners today. The rest will just be on your own and in games. Okay, so the very first thing we're going to do, and I know you don't have these at home, so you guys can just go along with whatever we end up rolling. These are some dice, some workout dice, and they all say different things on every side of the dice. There is one that says water break, so of course if we roll that, we're not going to do that. But there's lots of different things. So I'm going to have all the kids stand on the mat. And I'm just going to roll for each of them. So you guys can choose whenever I roll and call out what they do. You can go ahead and do one of those. And you know what? I'm even going to roll a 4th time and stick it up here and show you another one that you could do at home. And I'm probably going to give each of them 2 different things. So I'm going to roll. And while Ethan is doing his, I'm going to roll again. Silas will do his. I'm going to roll again. Seda will do hers. And then I'll roll for you guys. And then I'm probably going to go through that 2 times. And I'll quickly have to show you anything that we roll that you might not know how to do it. I'll just show you really fast, and then the kids will do it. So this will be interesting, and this is just kind of our warm-up to get our blood pumping, okay? So Ethan, here, I'm going to roll it here on the floor, and your first one is 20 push-ups. We'll switch that to 10 because 20 is a lot. So go ahead and get your 20 push-ups started, or 10 if you want. Silas, I'm going to roll the blue one for you, and your first one is X jumps, which is like this. You come down, and you jump up like an X. Down, jump like an X. Let's move the screen up just a tiny bit. Okay, and yours is 15, so just count in your head. You have 15. Jump an X. Good. Ethan, are you already done? Oh my goodness. Okay, say it. Yours is going to be a plank. 30 normal second plank. Go. Elbows and toes. Plank, plank, plank. Go, go, go. Okay, Ethan's ready to have another one. I rolled it way over here. Bicycle crunches. Okay, Ethan, you're going to sit down on your bum. And bicycle up here, up and off the floor.
How many?
It says, I think it says 20. Ethan, Silas, are you already ready?
Yes.
We're going to go back to the blue one. Say it, good job. Get your head up. This says jump squats. So it's very similar to what you just did, Silas. Instead of an X, it's just a squat and a jump straight up instead of an X. Okay, so it says 15. Okay, Ethan, or Seda's ready again. Let's roll the blue one for her. And it says 15 butt kicks. Okay, butt kicks look like this. You're just going to stand and kick that butt. And go ahead and count them. Ethan needs a new one already. Goodness gracious, can we keep up? 30-second plank, just like Seda had. Ethan, go down for the plank, and you guys at home can pick any of these to do along as we're going along. Oh, that one rolled really, really far. I'm going to just bounce this one here. That one's rolling too, my goodness. 15 push-ups for Silas. Where's it at? Go, Silas. That one was for you. 15 push-ups. Ethan, butt up just a little bit. We're going to roll this one for Seda. See what her new one is. 25 bicycles. Go ahead, Seda. Down on your bum. Okay, now we finally got everybody working out here. I'm gonna roll this one more time. If you at home wanna do, we got X jumps again. 15 X jumps. Remember that again, it's like a squat, jump into an X. Okay, how we doing? Finish it. Yes, you can do the X jumps, Ethan, absolutely. Good initiative. Sounds like everybody's heart rate's up. You can hear everybody breathing a little bit, so this was a great warm up. I'm gonna roll one more. Oh, it says bicycles again. See if we can get a new one. Jump lunges. This is 10 jump lunges. So you at home are going to do 10 jump lunges. They look like this. You're going to lunge and just kind of jump and lunge. Switch those legs, jump and lunge. You do that while we describe our next thing. Okay, you do your jumping lunges and we're going to show you what we're going to do next. Okay, the next thing. This is when you want to get your ball or pillow or whatever you brought. Now grab your partner. Look at them square in the eye like this and go like this. Come on. You're my partner. Good. Okay, now go back to back with your partner. Okay, and those kiddos over there have this guy. Silas, if you could go facing Ethan so that I will be back to back with you, and we're going to use this kitty head pillow. This one's very easy. You likely have done this before. Okay, so what you're going to do, I said face Ethan, and I'm going to be over here, and I'm just going to lower myself to Silas. You don't have to squat. You can stand up straight. Okay, and all you're going to do is turn to one side and pass, come over here and receive. Okay, just 1 second, Silas. Let me start the clock. You're going to do this for 20 seconds. And as soon as we stop, I'm going to say other direction. And then you start going the other direction. One thing you want to remember is to keep 2 hands all the time. So we're not just passing over our shoulder with 1 hand like that. But you want to keep rotating that body and use 2 hands the whole time. That's the point of this whole thing, okay? So 20 seconds, one direction. Ready? I'll get my timer ready. And go. Here we go, Silas. Okay, 20 seconds, one direction. Here we go. I like it. How long is 20 seconds? Let's see. One more second. Okay, other direction. 20 seconds. Now this way. Good. Catch it. And go. Catch it. Oh, sorry, Silas. I'm so sorry.
We're winning.
We're twisting 2 hands at a time. Is anybody a little dizzy?
No,
Not at all? Oh my goodness.
I'm not really paying attention.
Okay.
Other way.
But we're using 2 hands. 2
10
hands.
seconds.
Keep going. 5. Keep going. 4. There you go. Pretend. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, set your things down. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is some partner moves like I described. Okay, so we're going to just teach you 1 at a time and then do 1 at a time. The very first one, if you want to get with your partner and face them. Silas, you want to just wait patiently until I'm ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you want to do with your partner first is say to Ethan, if you could actually come a little bit closer.
Here, teacher.
Very good. Okay, so both of you are going to put your hands out facing each other like this. Remember? And then one's going to go on top. Good. So see, Sayda's hands are facing down. Onto Ethan's, his are facing up. Now what you don't want to do when we start this is you don't want to bend your wrists either direction. You want to keep that wrist nice and straight. And you also want to keep your elbows up off your body. You don't want to press your elbows into your body like this. You want to keep them out a little bit wide. And so all they're going to do is they're going to both press at the same time. Ethan's going to be pressing up while Sayda's pressing down. Again, we don't want to bend the wrist. They're doing it already. They want to compete a little bit. So you don't really need to compete. You just need to work together and help each other out. Okay, so 20 seconds of this, and then after that we'll switch. Silas, if you can just stand right here with me. You guys ready? Go. So press down on me, buddy. Keep your elbows into your sides, but keep them off of your sides. Stand up nice and straight. And listen, you're just trying to give each other the same amount of force. And have a little conversation during that. I love it. Keep pressing though. Keep your elbows off your body. Keep pressing. Keep those wrists nice and flat. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Now just switch. Now if you were on the bottom this time, you're going to be on the top this time. So everybody just switch. So we're going to actually stand behind them so they can be featured this time. Okay, so same thing. In nice and close. Good. Remember, don't bend your wrists. Elbows off the body. Ready? Go. Come on over here, Silas.
You're bending your wrist.
Don't bend your wrists. Flat wrists. Okay, Silas, you press up on me. Keep your elbows off your body.
Come on, competition.
Very good. Don't bend those wrists. Press, press, press. Can you guys feel this?
Yeah.
It looks like we're not moving at all, but you can really feel it in those muscles, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay, we're probably almost done. Keep pressing. Try not to bend. That's already it. Good. Okay, now this one's very similar. If you guys can face each other again so we can show the folks at home. So this time, one of you is going to put your hands facing each other on the inside. And Sayda's house, excuse me, please. Sada's gonna come on the outside, Silas, of Ethan's hands. Can you guys back up just a little bit? Okay, so Ethan's gonna be pressing out this way, while Sada is on the outside of his hands pressing in this way. Okay, Silas, go behind Ethan and Sada, and you and I will go together, okay? Now again, we're not trying to fight with one another and see who's stronger. We're trying to push equal force, so it's kind of like, oh, I don't know, like it balances out. Okay, ready? Elbows straight down. Try not to get them way out here. Both of you have elbows down, face each other. Go ahead and make funny faces. Go. Okay, so Ethan is pressing out with his arms, while Sada is on the outside pressing in, while Ethan is on the inside pressing out. Keep those elbows down. Keep the pressure there the whole time if you can. We're almost done here, so let's get a couple seconds in. Push out.
It might not look like they're moving, but they
Good, okay.
feel it.
But you can totally feel it. I know, that's because the timer was up. Now just switch. So now Ethan's on the outside. Come on. Sada's on the outside. Or excuse me, Ethan's on the outside, Sada's on the inside. We're just going to reverse. Switch, rolls, and go. Okay, do you want to press out or in? Okay, elbow straight down. Ethan, elbow straight down. There you go. And you guys can really feel this, can't you? Even though it's, do you guys know what that's called? It starts with an R.
Respiratory?
No, resistance. So you're giving each other some resistance, and even though we're not pulling on any weight, it's like resistance training. That's 20 seconds right there. Great job. Okay, next, what we're gonna do is face each other. You guys don't really have to move from your spot at all. Okay, face each other, interlock fingers. In fact, if you want to scooch back a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Interlock fingers, push one leg behind you. Okay, and they're gonna press against each other. Now I know this one looks like you kind of want to fight with each other, but we don't want that. We just want that resistance. So it's like they're using equal force to balance each other out. 20 seconds, okay, go. We might go a little bit longer than 20 seconds. And again, this is not about knocking your partner over. This is about working with them so that both of you are using the same amount of resistance. Guys, if you want to just look at each other, if you guys are on a slippery floor like us, you might want to go no socks. That way nobody's slipping all over. We're almost done. Keep pressing 5. Keep pressing 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Very good. Okay. Next move is, oh, this was a fun one, but we found it to be a little bit tricky. So Ethan and Sada were pretty good at it. Can you guys go over there by the mats and go side by side, but one of you face forward and one of you face back? Do you remember this?
Yes.
Okay, so what we're going to do is they're going to hop and both spin to the inside like this. And it's kind of like you're going to squat first. Squat and hop. So Sada and Ethan do it at the same time. Go ahead and squat, hop. Good. And they're even going to try to high five in the middle. Now the other direction as well. Squat, hop and spin, and high five. Good. We're going to do that for about 20 seconds. Haas, would you like to be my partner and try some? Let's do it. Okay, why don't you and I come over to the side? They're really good at it. So, guys, can you come up here a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, Silas and I will come over to the side. And we'll try not to hit each other. Okay, don't forget to squat, hop, and you're always spinning towards your partner, towards the inside, and using that outside hand to slap. Okay, about 20 seconds. Ready? Go. Squat, hop, high fives, good. Squat, hop, good. Squat, hop, good. We don't have to go fast, just keep going. Squat, hop, and you do want to talk to each other to make sure you're going at the same time. Squat,
Set, hop. Ready?
squat,
Go. Hop.
good.
Set,
Squat,
Ready? Hop. Set, go.
squat,
Set,
hop, 10 more seconds. Squat, we're going 30 seconds instead of 20.
Set,
Squat, hop,
set,
good. One more squat, hop, 2 more, squat, hop,
ready,
and
set,
squat,
go.
hop. Good.
Go.
See how they're communicating? That's wonderful.
Those weren't hard.
All right. Well, that could just be tricky. It wasn't hard for us because we had to practice it first to make sure we could do it. Okay, so the next one. Now, kids, there's a few of these, you three, that we're doing that we haven't practiced because we're doing great on time. So there's going to be a few that you're learning with us as we go. Okay, so if Ethan and Sada, if you could go to the mat and sit down and face each other with your legs straight out in front of you. Okay, Silas, if you and I can go behind, that way we can learn. And you want to be a little bit closer to one another.
We didn't practice this.
I know, we're learning it right now. Okay, so what you want to do is pick up your feet. Come here, Silas. Pick up your feet, and you can hold yourself up behind you just a little bit. Feet together, and you want to go around the other person's feet in a circle. Yes, make circles. Okay, so go ahead and rest. We'll do that for probably about 15 seconds, and then we're actually going to go the other direction.
This is
So your feet are going to circle each other in one direction for 15 seconds, and then they're going to go the opposite direction for 15 seconds.
in total.
Okay, so everybody's feet off the floor. Hands behind you if you need. You can do this with no hands, but it's much, much harder. Okay, so 15 seconds, one direction. Communicate with your partner which way you're going to go first. And go. Circles. Good. Silas, it's okay to put your hands behind you. And keep your feet together. You should always have your feet touching each other. That's going to keep them from falling all over the place. Good. Good. That's 15 seconds. Now go the other direction. Go ahead. Other direction. Come here. Come towards me, Silas. Good, good, good. Good. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, up and around. Up. Can you guys feel this in your core? In your midsection? Keep going. No, no, no. Not on your back. Come on. We're almost there. 15 seconds isn't very long. Good. That was 15 right there. Oh, they found that one to be very exhausting. They're chatting right now, baby. Okay, next one. Now, this is another one we haven't learned. We're doing so good on time. We're going to fit in a lot more moves than I originally planned. Okay, so Ethan, if you want to be my partner, you're going to learn this with me together and for our audience at home. So what we're going to do is, Ethan, if you could lay on the mat with your head at my feet and on your back. Yep, kids, if you could not be in the way of the camera, that would be great. Switch down just a tiny bit. And what you want to do is grab my ankles with your hands. Okay, good. Now push your feet together and pull them up to me. And when you do this, I'm going to squat down and I'm going to throw your feet a little bit, not hard. Y'all hear me? We're not throwing our partner's feet real hard. I'm going to push on them a little. What you're trying to do is to keep your heels off the floor and not touch. Okay, so bring them up here. I'm going to throw them down. Yes, very good. Try to get them down to the floor without touching. Good. And I'm going to keep pressing. And every once in a while, you can rest for a second. While I'm pressing his feet, I'm going to squat down so that the person standing is still getting some kind of movement in and not just standing there, la, 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 la. But you're also squatting while you throw, squatting while you throw. Okay, Ethan, let's get your ankles back up here one more time. We'll just show it one more time. These are called partner throw downs. Okay, so I'm throwing him down. He's my partner. So here we go. And back up. And back up. Okay, so they're going to stay partners, and you guys are going to come over and do that as well. And then after that, we'll only go about 20 seconds because you'll find that this one's a little bit hard on your core as well. And then after that, we just switch spots. Okay, so then the person on the standing up doing the squats will go to the floor, and they'll take turns. Okay? So let's get this back to 20 seconds. Seda and Silas, yes. Seda and Silas, we'll do this same thing and stop messing around. Silas, you're standing. Okay, hopefully you're doing this at home. You've already got your partner. They don't have to be the same size as you. Like Ethan and I are very different sizes, and we're working out just well. Okay, so Seda, your legs are going to come up. They're going to stay together. Come on up. Silas, you're going to push them gently to the floor. And Seda, don't let them touch the floor. Your heels are trying not to. And Silas, don't forget to squat. Okay, 20 seconds. Please don't move off. Ready? Go.
Will we go in reverse order this next time?
After this, we will switch spots. Yeah. Keep your feet together, okay? Keep them touching each other. That's going to help. Good. We're almost done already, Ethan. We get to switch in about 5 seconds. I asked you not to move off. Okay, very good, Ethan. Okay, let's switch spots. You guys can switch spots as well. Okay, I'm going to grab his feet. He's going to push my feet down. Same exact thing. We're just switching spots. Ethan, when you're standing, don't forget to do some squats while you're pushing, okay? 20 seconds. Don't touch the floor with those feet. And go. Push. Good. You can push mine nice and hard. Good. And that's going to give you a little bit more of a workout too. If you guys need to adjust, make your head closer or something like that, that's okay. I am going to ground you. Good? Okay, I'm sure we're almost done with 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. That's okay. All right. That was a fun one. Okay. Everybody take a quick water break. Remember we said to get your water bottles close by? Goodness. Okay, and I think maybe we have one more partner move, and then we're going to switch to a song. Do you guys remember, if any of you joined us last week, we did Cotton Eye Joe? Today we have a slightly different, completely different song and different moves to go along with it. Okay, so the last partner move that we have. Now this one we haven't learned either. So it'll be tricky. Ethan, if you want to go over there with me. So you're going to do a, well, or I. Well, let's see. How about I do it? Okay, I'm going to do a reverse bridge. So it looks like this, or a table, if you will. Silas, if you could not sit right in front of the camera, please. Okay, so Ethan, stand your feet by my feet and face the same direction. Face that way. Now put your hands on my knees and put your legs straight out. You're going to do some dips. Put your legs straight out.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Now do some dips on me. And all I'm going to do is stand here in my bridge. Silas, if you can move away from the camera, please. Good. Ethan, you're doing exactly the right thing. So instead of timing this, maybe we'll just count. Like, I don't know, like 7 dips, because dips are a little bit tricky. So let's switch.
Take much muscle.
Now this might be a little bit tricky for Ethan to hold me up, but let's see if he can do it. Go ahead in your reverse table. And I hope you two are listening because you're about to do this with us. So he's going to do his reverse table. I'm going to use his knees. You ready, buddy?
Yep.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, my legs are going to go out. And I'm going to do some dips. Okay, so you guys come on over and join. Okay, one of you is going to do a reverse table. Ethan, if you want to wait for me here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do the table?
Scooch back.
Huh?
Scooch back. Okay, come on up with your table. So your hips go way higher. Okay, Silas, face this way. Put your hands on her. Put your feet out a little bit. Do some dips. Go ahead and count to like 7 dips. Seda, get your hips up way higher. That way you're nice and strong to hold him, okay? And spread out those legs a little bit. Now hold yourself nice and strong. So your bum is not going on her. Okay, legs out, do some dips. Seda, hold it nice and strong. Hold those hips up. Maybe even 5 dips. That's 2. Good, give that one a shot. Let's give this one more try. Why don't you guys try one more time? Ethan, you can do dips on me.
Okay.
Turn around, go ahead and try to do 5 styles. Keep your chest up nice and high. 1. Just do 3, Ethan. 2. And 3. Very good. Now you guys go ahead and switch. Silas, you're going to hold the bridge. Are you guys finding that this one is tricky? We're having a little trouble with it. Okay, let's see. Silas, get your hips up nice and high. Hold her real strong. Say get those legs out just a little. Just do 3 to 5 dips. Bend those elbows. Bend those elbows too. Okay, Ethan, you want to do a couple more with me? You guys keep trying. Go ahead, Ethan.
I think you guys are having trouble because
Couple more. 3 more dips. Ready? 1. So this one is pretty tricky. You've got to have some strong people together. And 3. Very good. Okay. So now for our last thing, we're going to, well, maybe our last thing. We're still doing really good on time. We're going to learn 2 moves to a song, and then we're just going to switch those moves back and forth through the whole entire song. We've got our speaker back here in the back of the room. So what it looks like is this. Now you can use a weight for this. If you don't want to use a weight, that's okay. This can absolutely be done without a weight. But here's how the 2 moves look, and we're just going to alternate them like I said. Okay, so when you have your weight, or you guys can be next to me to show what it looks like with no weight, which really looks exactly the same. So if you want to line up here, so let's get off the floor. Okay, so same arm, same leg. So your weight, or just your hand with no weight, goes in the same, this is on the same side. The other one you're going to balance a little bit. So what you're going to do is tap down with or without your weight, same arm, same leg. Let me see, can you guys do this with me, please? Tap down, row up. Now if you don't have your weight to row with your hand, then you're at least rowing with that other knee. Okay, we're going to do 4 of those on each side. So tap down, row up, 4 of those. Immediately switch to the other side. Tap down, row up. We're going to do 4 of those. Okay, tap down, row up. As soon as you're done, you come straight down into a extended plank. So the legs are down wide behind you, wide back here for balance, and then your hands are going to be kind of close together. And then what you're going to do is twist and point towards the ceiling, and you're actually going to look up at that hand. And your hips, keep them forward. I think we've done this in a previous class. And then just come down and up, and you're just going to alternate sides. Now, when we're going with the music on this one, these are a tiny bit fast. I don't need you to throw yourself all over the room, but just keep your balance. Stay nice and controlled. Spin, down, twist, down, twist. Those ones are a little bit fast. As soon as we're done with 8 of those, and I will be counting you through, then you either grab your weight again or just stand up with no weight, and we start back over. Down and press 4 and 4, right back down for the twists, okay? So I'm going to get the music queued up. I'm going to go ahead and use this weight. The kids are going to follow. If one of you, maybe Seda, can go next to me here. And boys, if you can find your places on the mats just slightly behind us, we're going to start right away. And it's kind of a long song, so get yourself ready. Couple deep breaths. Okay, another couple seconds of intro, and then we're gonna start. This arm, same leg. Here we go. Down, row. 2, 3 more. Down, row. It's all about balance. Doing great. 3, down, 4. Other side. Ready? Down. 4. We're going to count backwards. 3. It might be a little wobbly. That's okay. 2. Down. Very good. 1. Extended plank. Here we go. Twist. 8. 7. 6. Try to do this together. 5. 4. 3. Good. Ethan. 2. 1. Bring it back up. Touch down. Row. Good. Down. Same arm, same leg. Very good. That's 2. Down. Row. That's 3. One more. Down. 4. Other side. Down. Row. Excellent. Nice and slow. Controlled. Keep that balance. 2. Row. Last one on this side. Down. Row. Extended plank. Twist. 8. 7. Try to do it with me, Sarah. 6. 5. Very good. 4. 3. 2. Hips forward. 1. And row. Go. Touch down. Row. Doing great at home. Down. Row. 2 more. Down. Same arm, same leg. Excellent. 1 more. Down. Row. 2 sides. Down. Same arm, same leg. Yes, you're doing awesome. Down. 3. Nice and slow for balance. 2. Down. 1. Extended plank. 8. We sit up again. 7. 6. 5. Hips forward. 3. 4. 3. 2. Good job, Ethan. 1. And up. Down. And row. Doing good. Down. Row. Down. Row. 1 more before we switch sides. Other side. Doing good. Down. Row. Down. Row. Excellent. Down. Row. 1 more. Down. Row. We're almost done with the song. Twist. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. We're going to let the song play out, and we're just going to do some cool down and some stretching. Great job with that one, kiddos.
Yeah.
We're just going to let that play low behind us. We're going to stretch out. Okay, everybody back up behind me just a little. You can come up front just a little so everybody's stretching. We're going to just stretch out. Everybody deep breath in. Sorry. Extend. Exhale, come on down. And take a deep breath. This is just stretch out.
Hold it down.
Come on. Ooh, almost. Okay, deep breath in. Up and over one side. Everybody try to go the same direction. Ethan this way. You guys did a great job. I hope you like that song and those partner moves. Another deep breath in. Up and over the other side. While you're stretching out, always breathe nice and deeply. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, now we're going to walk our hands out, and you guys can keep going forward. I'm going to go sideways so they can see. Okay, hands out in front of you. Press one heel down behind you and rest the other leg. You're going to press this heel down so that you're stretching out your calf a little bit. Stretching is very important after a workout. Go ahead and switch legs. So you're pressing down your other calf this time. Very good. Okay, put both calves together, push those down a little bit, extend your arms up. Good, and then we're going to do actually, Ethan, just come all the way down through like a cobra. Another deep breath. Let's hear it, guys. Let out through the mouth. Very good. While you're there, let's come all the way back and sit on our bums. Push your hands out way in front of you. Creep those fingers out.
I love this one.
Rest your head. Take another deep breath. Excellent. Come on up to your bum. Okay, heels together. Sit up nice and straight, like a proud peacock. Okay, bring your heels in towards yourself. Push your knees down a tiny bit on their own. Another deep breath, everyone. Very good. Okay, go ahead and extend those feet straight out. Put your toes up. Do your best to touch them. Miss Cat can't go very far. Let's see what kids we have that are really flexible. Raise your hand at home if you're very flexible. I don't think any of us here are all that flexible. We need to really work on it. Okay, take your right leg, cross it over your left leg, and then turn to your right side. Twist and look all the way behind you.
Why is your neck?
Okay, and switch, undo, and twist that way. Yep. All the way behind you. Good, face forward, but keep this leg crossed, because then we're going to bring up the other leg. See it still crossed like before. Actually, turn that song off. Thank you. Lift that bottom toe, that'll get you a little bit more of a stretch. Good, thanks, buddy.
Like this, Mom?
That's good. Okay, undo that and cross over the other leg. Pull that one up and raise the toe when you're there. Excellent. Raise that bottom toe. Everybody, deep breath one more time. Very good. Okay, let's stand up nice and slow. Because we don't want our blood rush into our head too fast and making us dizzy. That's why we stand up slow. Okay, hands on the hips, spread your legs out. Gonna roll your neck out forward and down into the sides, not too much back. I don't want you rolling it back far, looking up at the ceiling. Just roll forward into the sides. Very good. Okay, and a couple shoulder rolls back this way. Almost like you're giving yourself a shoulder massage. Okay, and a couple shoulder rolls forward. They look a little silly, but let's roll those out. And how did we do on time? 3:30 on the nose. All right, come on over, kids. Thank you so much, everybody who joined us live and everybody who's watching this recorded version. We hope that you enjoyed it. This is Kids Surge, and we do it every Wednesday online from 3 to 3:30. I hope you enjoyed it. We will see you next week.